Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks.
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vinicius Junior just eases him off the ball. De Jong. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering...
Dani Olmo! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Mbappe. He might be in here. He's tried one. He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Yamal. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford. Rashford with the cross. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Pau Kubasi gets across and deals with it. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. Tries a shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's well positioned here. He's having a shot! And it's Rashford. Dani Olmo given the lift of his goal.
2 minutos de descuento.
Goulet. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Fermin. Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! It's loose. Chance for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that has been cut short. Dani Olmo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. And this is Lewandowski, and he's managed to get free. It's Lewandowski! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's neat. Closing in. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Yamal. Dani Olmo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Climbs up big! It's bounced back off the post. Has another go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now is this the final assault? He has a look up. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
And Szczęsny pulls off a sensational save. Tries to play it through. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Barcelona have emerged victorious in this match of thrills, the odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Dani Olmo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.